So this video tutorial goes along with Module 3, Topic 3.2, and we're going to talk about the types of pages that you can have your students create with their ePortfolio. Let's first talk about the basic setup of the page, what needs to be on the page. So the home page is obviously going to be the page where the students will give you a brief biography about themselves. Okay, but let's go ahead and add another page, a standard page, and let's make this about a narrative that we've written. And let's make the header, let's keep the header and just make it short. We'll change the image later, but let's save it. Okay, so we have the header, and we're going to have them label it with the type of writing that they're going to do. And so here we can have them, let's insert a title and insert text. And here, let's say that we want them to give us a process paragraph. You can title it whatever you want. The main thing is that you want students to talk about the process of creating the work that you're seeing in their paragraph. And the reason why you want students to do this is so you can see what steps they took to create what they're showing you. And do they really understand what they're talking about? The next thing you want to do is have another section, and this is, you want to label this reflection. So every time they add a document or an artifact to their ePortfolio, you want to make sure that they're adding a reflective paragraph, and you want them to say what are some of their strengths and their weaknesses. And this is important. Once again, you want to see how the students evaluate themselves, their work, and that basically, once again, to see do they understand what they're working on? Do they need more help, more guidance, more instruction? So the reflection is an important part of every aspect of the ePortfolio. And then you can have them add, you can have them do it right, let's see if it'll do it for me, right up here. So above that, you can have them either add their document, or even better, embed it in on the site. And we'll show you more about this later. Okay? Alright. Let's say, though, that you want to have students be able to go to other students' websites and not change anything about it, but make comments, offer feedback, or during a peer editing. And so the way you would do that is, instead of, when you go to create the page, instead of doing a standard page, you would do a blog page. And if you don't change the title, it's going to be blog. So let's say this is argumentative writing. Okay, and see, it changes it right there. And so when we go to that page and we want to build the page, it's a little different, but it's like we showed you in Module 2 about building a blog. So again, I have to go to create my post, and I can do the exact same thing. I can put the title in, and I can do my process paragraph, and the text, and I can do my reflection, and then the text, and I can also add in my document above that if I want to. I can do the exact same things as I could on a normal page, or a standard page as they call it. And once I've finished that, I could click Save, or I could click Post. And once it's posted, it'll all show up there. It doesn't show, you don't see the document there because it didn't upload anything. But then once that occurs, then you could have students offer feedback to each other about how they can improve the work, or what they did well. So the blog page is really a neat thing to consider with the portfolio.